It is really cats and dogs everywhere in Monrovia, I'm told. And everywhere is getting flooded again. Oh my God. Welcome to the Bumper Show on ELBC Radio and other frequencies across the country. And of course, I am your presenter on the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday edition of the program. My name is Jallah Grayfield. Better say, call me the nation's Heavenly J. But my phone name is Jallah Emmanuel Nikki Kalifagala Kiang Barak Bulinyali want to go. Zobo woman. Halisa Grayfield. Better say, call me Quila. Quila means civilized way. And my daughter is called Quisia. Welcome to the show. So many things to talk about. A young Liberian journalist wants to be representative of Nima County, one of our own. The guys who run the Bush Chicken newspaper online. He said, "Me Jallah, I want to contest in Nima County and I will win whosoever comes my way." And so sometimes we need to give time to our own. But on the first segment of the program, we will look at the role women of Liberia play in the armed forces of Liberia. And hopefully tomorrow, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces will be here tomorrow as my guest, Brigadier General Princey Johnson. But today we'll talk about the women, their participation in peacemaking in the world. What role do these women play? I mean, women in the armed forces of Liberia. Some of them are in peacekeeping mission around the world. In Liberia, what role do they play? How do we encourage young Liberian women to join the armed forces? A force for good. I'm not saying them on language announcers. One of them should have been able to pray for us in the vernacular. I'm yet to see the language announcer. But I said to you on the first segment of the program, we will examine what role Liberian women play in peacekeeping mission across the world. In the armed forces of Liberia, the women in the grain. And so you cannot go away. This is a very important one. It is on a Tuesday afternoon outside the nation's capital, Monrovia, with a man called Zobo Woman. I'm the son of a chief from Zewa Damantan in Lofa County. Better say, come Kiang Balakli. Dry paper bear, but a dry paper Kenya. Only a brave man can carry it. A small boy cannot carry it because it is heavy when it is raining. When it's not dry season day, then the sun will make you can't see in front of you, so they come in Kiang Balakli. Or you come in Nyale one tokao. Nyale one tokao is the only permanency on the head of the cat. Only the stupid rat can play around it. Oh yes, I'm here till 6 o'clock. But yet you can call me Kalufagala. Snake can laugh. Snake never laughs. And every time he laughs, he's about to bite. Welcome to this beautiful wet Tuesday afternoon. Remember Jallah Grayfield chapter 1 verse 1. Let's talk and talk and talk and never shall we fight. Fighting shall never be our portion. It is raining cats and dogs in the nation's capital, Monrovia, and outside Monrovia. We are situated in Pennsville. In my thesis, I said to you, there are two segments today on the show. And I will not do the monologue today as I always do, but hopefully tomorrow I'll do a monologue. But on the first segment of the program, I will try to read some of your comments coming live on our Facebook feed. Then I will come to my guest the woman who is the spokesperson, Major Howard Kamara, Chief of Communication of the AFL, is in my studio already. And I also talked to a very good old man, Honorable Sandy, Prof. David Sandy. I will talk to the two of them this afternoon. You know, I was speaking to the Chief of Staff just a few days ago when he came back to Liberia, knowing that our soldiers who have been on peacekeeping mission, some of them returned and some went back. And I was asking him about the situation in Mali and other places. He said, Jallah, I will send an invitation to come to a show this week. And hopefully tomorrow we'll talk about that. He is clever, the authority to speak on so many big issues. But today, the communication director is here with a professor. We'll talk about the role the women of Liberia play in peacekeeping around the world. What encourages them, women, to join the armed forces? The other time I was driving in the morning, going to town, when this recruitment exercise for women, not women, but for the armed forces of Liberia was taking place,